Okay, good morning, Juan. How you doing today?
All right, good morning, teacher. Can you hear me?
I can hear you right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm so sorry. I got the flu and a little. All right,
Oh,
I can hear you so
it's
well.
okay. Yeah, I'm being like with a little cold too. Like season allergies. It's just so annoying. Can you see my screen? The
Ye-
presentation?
yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So we are just you and me today. So I hope we can have like a smoothly class. And we're gonna talk today about the fear of missing out. Okay? As every class, we have the same rules. We're going to try to be respectful. We're going to try to participate as much we can. We're gonna try to follow my instructions. We will use the technology responsible, and we're going to try to communicate clearly and respectfully. If I speak too fast or if I say something you don't understand, just let me know and I will repeat it with all the love, okay?
All right, teacher. I have a big
Our learning,
question. All right, so
absolutely.
I'm going to turn off my camera, all right? Can you hear me?
Okay,
All right, teacher.
it's totally up to you. You want to turn your camera on? You are welcome to do it.
All right, yeah, because it's kind of weird because you have your camera turned off. So, but if you want to, both can turn off this during this session. All right, go ahead, teacher. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. So our learning objective for this session is that we're going to develop our reading comprehension skills related to any topic. Today's the fear of missing out, and we're going to do a couple activities, okay? So I want that you tell me, do you know what is fear of missing out? And are you suffering from FOMO, that is fear of missing out? What do
Um,
you think is fear of missing out? There is no wrong answers.
to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what does mean, teacher.
Yeah, but what do you think? What you can suppose could be?
All right, maybe like be anxious for missing something. I don't know.
That's exactly what it is. So it's this anxiety that live in the people for missing out stuff, not for missing something, just for missing out, for being out for something that is special for them or is important. For example, have you ever been so stressed about, I don't know, a presentation or that you have to do an exam, an important exam for you, and the night before you are trying to sleep early because you know you need to be responsible next day, it's a big day, but you just can't just fall asleep, and somehow you are like kind of stressed about like sleep in and never show up for the exam or never do the presentation. ¿Alguna vez te ha pasado que tienes como algo muy importante el siguiente día y pones la alarma y te quieres acostar temprano, pero tienes como tanta ansiedad sobre este día tan importante o este examen importante o este suceso importante que va a suceder el siguiente día y como que no eres capaz de quedarte dormido porque te da miedo, eh, como que saltarte la alarma, como llegar tarde? So that's FOMO, that's fear of missing out, and that's what we're gonna talk today, okay? So
Okay,
we
teacher.
have this little activity And what we're gonna do is choose the correct word for the sentence, okay? So the first one say, it's your, and we have three options: irresponsibility, responsibility, and responsible, to take the dog for a walk. What of these three options you think is the best option for this sentence?
All right, teacher. I think that is the second one. All right, responsibility.
Perfect. It's your responsibility to take the dog for a walk. Perfect. Because if the dog be inside, that's your problem, right? So can you do the second one for me? Can you read it aloud and tell me which one will be the best option?
I remember when the phenomenon of sending text messages started. So I guess that is the tier one.
The third one. Okay, so phenomenal will be a word better suit for something that is more like amazing, like phenomenal. But here they are talking more about como el fenómeno, como cuando se puso de moda, and will be a
The
better
first one. All
suit.
right.
The first one. Perfect. Number 3.
All right. This year, I don't know. It could be like the first one or the last one, the trend one. I don't know. This year's trend for big colorful handbags appeals to young and old alike.
Perfect. Number 4.
She suffers from depression, the last one in the winter.
Well, me too. I get so sad. Number 5.
Young children can suffer from the first one and anxiety,
Anxiety.
thank you, teacher, when they are separated from their parents.
Perfect. Number 6.
I think he made a reasonable request when he asked us to help him.
Perfect. Reasonable. Okay.
Reasonable is better.
Number
Thank you,
7.
teacher. Number 7, I don't know, teacher. This one is the first one. It is a worry business or it's a worrying business. What do you think?
Worrying business.
All right,
It
teacher. Thank you.
is worrying business, but I'm sure it will all be okay. Ooh, what do you think they're talking about there?
It's
Number
interesting. All
8.
right. The last one. The film is okay for teenagers and adults, but all right, the first one, inappropriate for small children.
Perfect. Okay, we review this vocabulary because in the structure that is these sentences, we're going to find a lot of them in the next text we're going to read. Okay, so because it's just you and me, we can read by turns. We can take turns, and I can read the first like slide, and then you can read the second one, and I can read the third one, and you can read, well, and I can read the third one, okay? what we're gonna do, we're gonna read it aloud. You're gonna take little notes just in case you don't know any, you have any doubts about vocabulary. And then after we read it aloud, I'm gonna send it to you a PDF. I want you to open it. You're gonna find in that PDF the text we just read here aloud and some questions. So what I want you to do is start develop the questions and I will give you a time, okay? So when you finish the questions, we will socialize and I will give you the feedback and make the corrections just in case you have any mistake. Is that okay for you?
Sure, teacher.
Yeah? Did you understand everything I say?
Yes,
Okay.
anyway.
Or do you want me to repeat it in
No,
Spanish?
it's okay, teacher. It's okay. I got it.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start. I'm going to read the first paragraph and then you're going to go ahead, okay? FOMO, posted 2 hours ago by Brandon Bardock, 6 from teacher. Everybody knows how important it is for students to get a good night's sleep every night. You aren't able to do your best and keep up with all of your responsibilities unless you sleep well. I'm sure you already know that you should go to bed at a reasonable hour. Most experts agree that the optimum number of hours is 8. And this has been accepted as common sense for as long as I can remember. However, I was young once and I know that most of you get much less sleep than that. And in some cases, it will be affecting your schoolwork. Go ahead, Juan. Can you read this slide for me, please?
All right, teacher. I read an interesting article in Teachers Magazine recently. They did a study of 848 students in Wales. Worryingly, the results showed that teenagers are facing a new problem. They might go to bed and get up at appropriate times, but a growing number are waking up in the middle of the night, not to use the bathroom or have a snack, but because of a new phenomenon, FOMO, fear of missing out. According to the article, s- school children are suffering because of a growing trend to wake up during the night to check social media, afraid of missing a comment or opportunity to take part in a chat. Teenagers are waking out at all times of the night, going online and getting involved, all this when they should be some asleep.
Can you believe that? I can't. Experts are worried about this growing trend, and the report reveals some worrying statistics that I'd like to share with you. 23% of 12 to 15 years old wake up nearly every night to use social media. Another 15% wake up at night once a week for the same reason. 1 in the 3 students are constantly tired and unable to function to their full capacity. Students who use social media during the night are more likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. So, I like to ask you to be responsible when it comes to social media. Be brave. Switch off your devices at night. The world won't end, and your social media will be waiting to greet you in the morning. Give you my word that you won't have missed anything important. So, Juan, let's talk a little bit. What do you think about this test? Can you believe? Oh no, what happened with my camera? Okay. Can you believe this is happening? That happens to you anytime before?
Yeah, that seems like a trend nowadays. How it is so important, sleep, the no hours. But yeah, this is so important in these
It's
days.
true. I remember when I was a teenager. Well, we had social media, but I don't know. In my house, we didn't have internet. We have a modem because the Wi-Fi and everything was on like a boom jet. And I remember I wasn't like awake like in social media, but I was awake watching movies a lot every day. The next day, the next morning, I was just so tired, so sleepy, and just because I just like be awake for so long watching movies. So I imagine nowadays for teenagers and the access in the phone is way easier just to just keep awake the whole night. So now I'm gonna share with you this PDF. Can you confirm with me if you can open it? Let me share it here. Oh no. Share.
All right, teacher, I come back. I don't know what happened, but I leave the session for
Oh, I'm
some
sorry.
minutes or seconds, I guess.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm trying to send that to you through the chat. The PDF, okay?
All right,
Can you
teacher.
confirm to me if you can open it? It's a link because the teams from the university, I don't know if you know that, but we are having couple problems sharing like documents and stuff. So I have to send it to you the link. Can you open that link?
All right, teacher. Yes, I got it.
Okay, perfect. So this is what we're gonna do. It's 8:22. It's 8:22. I'm gonna give you until 8:45. Sorry, 7:45. I'm an hour ahead. 7:45. So what I want you to do is read again the whole text, the whole article, and respond the questions below really conscious, okay? You're gonna try to do your best to find the best answer, like if you were presenting an important exam, okay? And then you're gonna write your answers, and then we're gonna share it, okay? I have the questions here in my presentation, and we're gonna discuss each question, okay? So you don't have to share the answers through the chat or anything, just have them there, just tenlas ahí. anotaditas y pues ya las compartimos y las socializamos juntos here in the presentation, okay? So
All right, teacher. Thank you.
I'm gonna be here the whole time. If you have any question or if you finish before, just let me know. If you don't finish at 7:45, don't worry, don't panic, don't freak out. We will do it together, okay?
All right, teacher. Thank you.
So I will be here, okay?
All right, teacher.
Okay, Juan, how you doing? How is going? You ready?
Teacher, I think that let's check. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah? Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I can I can hear you so well. Can you, what do you say?
Okay, so are you ready to start?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah? Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start with this one. The number one saying, students won't be able to perform well if they have phones in class. B, unless they use common sense. C, if they don't sleep well. Which one you think is the right answer according to the test?
Is C. If they don't sleep
Perfect.
well.
Perfect. Number two, the writer is worried by A, what he has read in the press. B, what other teachers have told him. C, what he is seeing with his pupils.
The last one, teacher. What he's seen with his pupils. Pupils?
Okay, so it's true that he might see or live the experience, but they don't clarify that in the test, okay? He's
All right.
supporting his whole article
Mm,
in,
and a research.
in, in these references, right? So in this case will be letter A. Okay, because sometimes articles can tell us something and we can just assume, ¿cierto? A veces los artículos nos dan como referencias para asumir que el escritor está viviéndolo de carne propia, pero we always need to stand up in the facts, ¿ok? Siempre nos tenemos que parar en los facts, en lo que ellos nos están asegurando y podemos comprobar en el texto. ¿Listo? Number 3, can you read it for me?
Sure, teacher. Mm, research shows that school children are excited because they are waking up in the middle of the night.
Perfect. Number 4.
Number 4. Fear of missing out is a fear of missing opportunities for interaction on social media.
Perfect. Number 5.
Number 5. Nearly a quarter of 12 to 15 years old wake up to use social media almost every night.
Perfect. Number 6.
Number 6, students who use social media during the night have a higher incidence of depression and anxiety.
Perfect. Then here we have to match this column in the right with the column in the left, okay? Left, right, sorry. So number 1, yeah, let's do it by colors. Which one you think will match with number 1?
It could be like a white, all right, beam, to get
B.
a good night's sleep.
Perfect. Let's change the color here. Okay, number 2.
Number 2. Eh, F. We need 8 hours sleep.
Perfect. Let's change color again. Let's do this one. Getting too little sleep can.
Affect your schoolwork. If.
Perfect. Let's change colors again. A teacher's magazine publish.
An interesting article. So it's zip.
Perfect. Let's find another color. Could be this one. 848 Welsh students.
A. The first one were involved in the study.
Perfect. Let's find another color. FOMO is.
FOMO is G. All right. Outgrowing 20 teenagers.
Perfect. Let's do dark blue. Almost a quarter of those tested wake up.
8. Nearly. Nearly every night.
Perfect. And our last one. The author suggests switching off. I bet you don't know that one.
Oh,
It's the hardest
yeah,
one.
yeah, your mobile at night. Congratulations, teacher. You have done a great job. I have learned the lesson today.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's do the last activity and we'll be done, okay?
All right.
FOMO. Let me switch this thing here. Okay. FOMO means fear of.
Teacher, could you please like make a little of Zoom? A little?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Okay. It's better
All
there?
right. Yes, teacher. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's too big there. Okay. FOMO means fear of. And these are
Fear
the
of.
options.
All right. Missing.
Perfect. Oh no. Oh no. What happened
Don't
here?
worry. We can tell about the answer and just that if you want to.
Okay. Thank you. Missing out. A recent study in teachers.
In Teacher's magazine.
Perfect. Observe a large group of students in Wales.
The results.
Perfect. Of the survey were worrying. Although students go to bed and get up at a reasonable time, they are not getting enough
Sleep.
Mhm. Many students wake up in the middle of the night
To check. No.
yes,
All right.
yes, to check their social media. They are afraid of missing a comment or taking part in a
Chat or conversation.
perfect. Oh, it doesn't fit. These students are more likely to suffer from the pressure
Or anxiety.
anxiety. It is a good idea to
switch or turn off
your mobile at night because, of course, the world won't end. Oh, try to explain that to a teenager. Okay, Juan, that was an amazing class. I don't know what happened here. Let me share with you our attendance link. And that will be everything for today. I don't know if maybe you have any comments, any feedback for me as a teacher in process. I would love to hear you if you have anything to say.
Sure, teacher. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed this class, and I have learned some vocabulary too. But the most important is that you have like a good energy, a good vibe for teaching. And I don't know, teacher. I really enjoyed this one. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna turn off my camera to say goodbye. I am like preparing for go to my to my work. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day. See you for the
You
next time.
too.
But please let me copy the attendance for all right.
Okay, thank you to connect to my class. I really enjoyed doing this class too. You had an amazing attitude during the class, and well, I
Thank you,
hope I
teacher.
see you again in my next class.
Bye
And
bye.
you have
Ha
an amazing day.
sure, bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye, you too.